All right, there it went. What is going on, everybody? I've got about 1 hour left of daylight to do something I've been wanting to do and or needing to do for probably about 5 years now. I had really good luck hunting back here. My tree stand that I usually sit in over my food plot is just a little bit up this trail, and I wanted to put another stand up kind of close by. It kind of pinches down behind me. Just a lot of good deer travel, a lot of good trails and stuff in there, and I thought this would be a great place to throw a stand. So I threw one up here, looked great, everything looks fine. Then I got out here to hunt it, I don't know, sometime that fall, I guess, and I didn't quite realize how close I was to my neighbor's house. So of course the trees, all the leaves were gone, everything was already browning because it was fall, and I could see right through the trees. I could see my neighbor's house. I could literally see him coming out of his house and get in his car and drive away for church, and that was just not what I was hoping for. So I did not sit in this tree stand since then. So it's been sitting here for like 5 or 6 years. So big mistake on my part, but I'm finally here today. I'm going to take this darn thing down. I've got plans to have brother-in-law and his son come out this fall and do some hunting too. So I want to get this stand in a better location so they can utilize it to maybe drop a few deer too this fall. So that is the plan for now. Like I said, about an hour of daylight left. Get this thing down, get it loaded up on the side-by-side, and get this down to the bottom of my ravine, which is where I plan on putting this thing. I think I got a couple nice spots that I can probably utilize this stand at. So that is the plan. We'll see you guys in a few. A little overgrown up here. Yeah, so like I said, great little setup, but you can actually see the peak of his house right there. So as the trees clear out and the leaves fall, like I said, you can see right into his house, basically, his garage up there that he has. So, but I was hoping for, like I said, there's some good deer trails, pinches down right over here. Then I have my trail that I actually carved through the trees. That cuts all the way through the top side of this ravine, which in the back side of me you can't see down there, but that is probably about 40 feet down. Little spring starting on the top side, and it runs through the middle of my property when there is moisture. But this year we've had 0 rain and it's been hotter than heck, so that spring is currently dried up. So hopefully this winter we'll get some good heavy snow and kind of get that thing rejuvenated. That's what happened, I think the first year I moved here. 0 spring, 0 water. Didn't even realize there was a spring back there until we just had a whole bunch of moisture come in, and it just like kick-started it back up, and we had a spring, and it was about 1 foot deep, and it was about a foot to 2 feet wide in places. It was pretty cool. So hoping that comes back, just some kind of fun, neat, and obviously it brings the animals around, so it's always cool. But all right, I need to get down here. I'm gonna cut some stuff up, as in cutting the straps off this thing because they're so corroded and about to fall apart anyway. I'm just gonna cut them, drop this darn thing, get it in the trailer, and head on down to the bottom of the trail. All right, just took the bottom section of the ladder off. I think it's all I'm gonna do for now. I don't have that far to go. Just have to wind between some trees and stuff, but hopefully, I don't know, I got about 3 or 4 feet sticking out of the back of this trailer. Hopefully it's not gonna interfere with anything, but if it does, I'll just stop and we'll better pull those off before I lose those. This is actually a tree stand I found in my trees when I moved out here about 12 years ago. So I've been reusing it a couple times, and like I said, about 5 years ago I moved to this location, which sucked because of the location and where my neighbor's house is at and whatnot. But all right, I've got a little bit of light left, so we're going to get it into the trees. It's probably going to get darker in the trees because it's way down at the bottom of my ravine, so I'm not sure what kind of light I'm going to see or what kind of footage I'll get down there, but that is the plan. We're going to head on down there and see if we can get this thing up. All right, fork in the road. I could take the easy route that goes around my entire property to the bottom of the ravine, and then I can come in from the bottom side, or I can take the direct route, which is basically straight in, straight down this frickin' hill thing that's twisty, but then I'm right on my spot that I want to be at. So, like I said, not a lot of daylight, so I'm taking this fork, route number 2, and we're going to attempt to make it down it, so bear with me. All right, there she goes. That wasn't so bad. I don't think I lost anything. All right, so I think what I'm gonna do is I actually have my old tree stand. This is actually the very first tree stand I ever built when I moved out to my place. Had some 2x4s, had a ratchet strap. I just threw it up there and actually shot my first deer out of there. I don't think I ever used it again. Had some family that might have sat in it a year or two, but now it is all falling apart. And it is ready to come down. And it is actually in a prime location, I think. It's at the bottom of my ravine. The spring runs right there when it is fed with water, but just a lot of action down here. I usually shoot my deer probably the last 2 or 3 years. The bucks I've shot have actually been in the bottom of this ravine, so I shot them from the opposite side, shooting down into this. So it is a good location, lots of activity, a lot of good stuff. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take out this old tree stand, just dump it down, get the new one up there, and I'll be set to go. We'll be good to go and do some excellent hunting down here. So see if I can get this thing off the tree. Right, there it went. All right, guys, just finished getting the tree stand up. It's a good little ways down there, but it is getting hot and sticky, and I am just about done. But you can kind of see where I'm at, or the kind of view I have going on, but it's a long ways down there. But I'm actually about level with the top side of my ravine, so I'll be able to see any critters that are moseying back behind me through the trees, because the underside of these trees is a bunch of grass and like cedar trees and stuff. So I think it's gonna be a sweet little spot for me, or like I said, one of my family members that comes out here and does a little hunting. So yeah, I'm gonna get down, throw all my tools back in the side-by-side and get the heck on out of here. So I think I'm gonna call this a wrap. Hope you guys enjoyed this little video. We will see you guys next time. Later.